Welcome everybody. We have this question. We are expected to find the value of x if 3 raised to the power of 2x squared negative 5x positive 6 is equal to 18 positive 6 positive 2 plus etc. Now you have a sum of sequences on the right hand side, and that is the first step you need to do. In other words, you should recognize that on the right hand side you have sum of a sequence up to infinity. So that is the first recognition you should do. Now the second recognition is that you need to identify what sort of sequence it is. Now I would like to draw your attention to the famous geometric sequence. Now suppose you got terms like this: a, ar squared, etc. The first term, with the first term being a, and we call what is called as the common ratio, the common ratio being equal to 1. Now usually they will ask the question as to find the nth term of the geometric sequence. Find the nth term of the geometric sequence. If that were to be the question, so this is just additional information, then the nth term is written as a suffix n is equal to a times r raised to the power of n minus 1. So this is a very important formula. So the point what I wish to bring to your attention is that the first step of solving this question should be recognizing the right hand side, because on the left hand side you have a very odd looking system. They have said that 3 raised to the power of a quadratic expression is equated to a infinite sequence. Excuse me. So we need to find the value of x. Now, having mentioned you that we need to exactly associate the right hand side to the sum of a geometric sequence to infinity. So what I wish to say is there is a unique formula which talks about the sum of infinity or infinite geometric sequence, and that geometric sequence looks something of this fashion: a positive a times r, positive a times r squared, positive a times r raised to the power of 3, and plus etc. And this sum is given as a over 1 negative r, and the condition for which this is true is r should be less than 1. So what I would like to do is I would like to see if I can represent this sequence a 18 positive 6 positive 2 plus etc. as a sum of infinite geometric sequence, and then I would be able to equate it to the sum which is given by this formula. Now clearly I can see that 18 is actually divided by 3 to get the second term, and 6 is divided by 3 to get the next term, the third term. So clearly I know that there is a r that is actually acting on this particular sequence. Now if I were to write this in this following fashion, say a positive a times r, positive a times r squared plus etc., then clearly the first term is going to be 18 positive 18 times the value of r. If I were to take it as 1 over 3, then I see that 18 divided by 3 would give me the second term, then followed by the first term times 1 over 3 raised to the power of 2 plus etc. So 1 over 3 raised to the power of 2 would give me 9. 18 divided by 9 is actually giving us the third term. You see that? That's 2. So clearly I can rewrite this entire expression or sequence as 18 over 1 negative 1 over 3, which can be further rewritten as 18 over 3 negative 1 over 3, which is equal to 18 over 2 over 3, which is equal to 18 multiplied with 3 over 2. 2 divides here 9 times, 9 times 3 is 27. So I've got the right hand side as 27. So this would mean 3 raised to the power of 2x squared negative 5x positive 6, which has been equated to 18 positive 6 positive 2 plus etc., is now rewritten as 3 raised to the power of 2x squared negative 5x positive 6 is equal to 27. Now I can further rewrite this as 3 raised to the power of 2x squared negative 5x positive 6 is equal to 3 raised to the power of 3. Now the bases are same, so this would mean 2x squared negative 5x positive 6 is equal to, the exponent is 3. I bring the 3 to the left, I get 2x squared negative 5x positive 6 negative 3 is equal to 0. This is 2x squared negative 5x, 6 added with negative 3 would give me positive 3 is equal to 0. I'm going to use the quadratic formula. X is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared negative 4ac divided by 2 times a. So from here a is equal to 2, b is equal to negative 5, c is equal to 3. If you were to substitute, you can get the value of x. So negative of negative 5 plus or minus root of 25 negative 4 times a times 3 divided by 2 times a. This, let me move on to the next page. So this is equal to, x is equal to 5 plus or minus root of 25 negative 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 3 is 24 divided by 2 times 2. Now this is equal to 5 plus or minus 25 negative 24, it will give us 1 divided by 4. So therefore x has got two values, 5 positive 1 divided by 4 and x has got 5 negative 1 divided by 4. From here 6 over 4, from here 2 divides 6 3 times, 2 divides 4 2 times, so 3 over 2, and this is going to be 4 over 4, so 4 divides 4 once. So therefore the solution set is going to be 1 comma 3 over 2. So this is the solution for this beautiful question. So as I mentioned to you, the first look can be quite daunting, but the key is to understand the representation on the right hand side. Thank you everybody, enjoy your night.